right, well, he's been there before, but he hasn't done that. This lightweight contender worked exceedingly hard to get back to a championship setting, and this may be his last title shot if he doesn't get the win tonight.
Yeah, you can't not get there twice. When you're there, you gotta win it, or you don't get the opportunity again. This guy put his head down and went right back to work from the moment he heard and still. He said that at some point, we would put the belt around his waist. He would put in the work. He would prepare. He's back here now, John, and he intends to be the champion.
And when you suffer a setback, there are two ways to go. And this man went on the right trajectory. Really good to see him get back here, and now we find out if he's got the goods to be a champ. Islam Makachev has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, so here's the UFC featherweight champion, Ilia Topuria, undefeated when he arrived at the title fight against Alexander Volkanovski, and he was able to break through and get the job done. There is an undeniable sophistication to his game. He is a layered striker. He can grapple, he can wrestle. I haven't seen anything resembling a weakness on film, but I think his greatest asset is his ability to stay calm, cool, and collected in combat, and also to exercise some patience when it comes to pursuing a finish. He's one of the best finishers in the division, but it is never forced, it is never bat out of hell, and that's why right now he's the hunted and not Volkanovski at 145 pounds. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Islam Makachev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Ilia Topuria!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. Ready. All right, another big spot tonight for the budding UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makachev. A lot of people believe, with respect to his brother, Khabib Nurmagomedov, that this version, this fighter, could actually be better. As for the matchup here tonight, Makachev gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Lands with the ground and pound here. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Islam Makachev. Side control. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Makachev's in half guard. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed. Beautiful leg
goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more victories. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Makachev's in half guard now, attempting a choke now. Oh, that looks tight. Oh, bails on the submission now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. 3 minutes. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makachev. Both fighters back to their feet now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Now they separate.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Makachev's back in full mount.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Hammer fist here by Islam Makachev. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Nice.
Makachev's got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now. Trying for a submission now. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah.
Oh, big shots raining down. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine. But the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Topuria gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Checks the leg kick. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think we've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shots.
Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Yeah, he's in half guard here.
10 seconds now to go in the round.
Look at that, going into the armbar. Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Swing and a miss with that punch by Topuria. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters.
Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Uppercut.
Topuria's got his arm under the... Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine with a Von Flue choke. Owen St. Preux would be proud. Oh, somehow he's able to leverage a hip. Looks like he's gonna get out.
Yeah, he did a really good job there of creating action, getting his body off to one side as he's bridging, then back into him to release a little bit of that pressure on the Von Flue choke.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
He's got to be careful here. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
Back and forth we go.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Nice guillotine to tip here.
That guillotine is officially tight.
He's a lot of good movement.
Lands a big elbow there. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Makachev's in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. All right, feet on the hips here.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat. Nice shots landing from the top position.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, big elbow.
Topuria's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Ganz genau, mach hoch, so ist es richtig, weiter so.
The fighter gets to the clinch.
Oh, man, the canvas is shaking as he slams him down. Nice jab by Islam Makachev. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Islam Makachev gets the takedown here late in the round.
And now he's inside control.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try it. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
2 rounds in the books. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Islam Makachev. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Now with the knee. Once again, employing the knee. Oh, crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not. I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Oh, big knee to the body.
Both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Now goes to the uppercut.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been. Oh, he's hurt bad.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got it.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on him. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body.
Makachev's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Pretty good head movement.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Makachev's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Fight.
2 minutes to go. Nicely done with the kick there. Slips the punch. Beautiful shot to the leg. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the settings too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around the blocked space, and he's dropped his level, shooting his shots. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Oh, he's going to try to slam.
Oh, submission submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
He goes back to the well and lands a ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth out.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in 1 round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. We'll see if he can finish.
He's got to keep pressing here.
Just out of range with that left hook. All right, talk to me, champ. He's got great submission skills, good offensive wrestling. He hasn't so much as even shot for a takedown today.
I think he's stuck. I think he's stuck in between. He's good wrestling, but he's not great wrestling. He's great once the fight hits the ground, and he is unsure of how to get it there. He gets to the single collar. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent. He's going guillotine. That guillotine is tight. He's jumping. There it is.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock. Create some space. Roll to your back. Give up the mount. But live to fight another day.
Makachev's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time. And you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Limp. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
Oh, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Topuria's back in full mount. Making all these shots count. Makachev's in half full. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Makachev's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there.
Massive shot from the top. Another strike gets through from the top position. Oh, nice.
Topuria's right back to the full. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, side control now. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not postured pressure in the land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
At the Majores, Topuria.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. Got to raise that gun.
You got to get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you got to forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep the elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face. Because every time, you're going to just get more and more swollen.
Well, he keeps going back to the... That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Here's Makachev goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful entry there, and a wise move, given how things were playing out on the field. 30 seconds now to go in the round.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Ground and pound strike there now.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight! So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makachev.
Oh, what a moment there it is for the new UFC lightweight champion. I'm not crying. You're crying. Are you crying?
I mean, almost. It's hard not to feel emotional when you watch someone accomplish something that they set out to do so long ago. Congratulations to the champ. He did a great job in winning this belt.